Hi guys, and welcome back. I know I've been kind of uploading a little bit right now. I'm gonna try to do some tutorials real quick with the new palette I got. So I did not put my review up, and I figured, why not? Why don't I just do that now while I have time? So we're gonna be playing with You're Golden by ColourPop. I made like so many looks with this so far. I did like 3, so I'm just gonna combine all 3 somehow into this video. So like I also want to use one of my eyeliners today too, because I think I want to wear makeup today to go back to work. So. I'm trying to figure out a lip shade to wear too, but hold on. I just did my hair, but it's like still trying to go on my face. And I have like really a lot of hairspray in my head right now as we're talking. So I'm gonna prime the lids. Just use my ColourPop No Filter in the shade like 12, which is supposed to be the same line and the other one. So, so this color. This is color. Ooh. I don't want to use a ColourPop eyeliner or a brush for this, so hold on. I'm going to take my Urban Decay one because that's the easiest to do with the setting powder or setting this. So I'm going to take my flash side brush and just start blending. So how has everyone's summer been? Mine has been stuck in bed because I had knee surgery last month. And I'll get into that more, but I need more concealer. So I'm going to take my Dose of Colors one too, just to brighten it up a little bit more. Oh, that's it for a second. I'm going to go try blend this one. So as I was trying to say, I had knee surgery done last month. If you guys still remember, I did updates about what the hell happened like 2 years ago. So there's a video on here about my rapist. I did a whole relationship story on my channel. If you did not see that video, I'll link it down below. So I'll get on my computer once we're done filming this. I'll go find that video, link that, so you guys could be caught up. But from last July, around July 9th, I went to the doctor. And they were like, oh yeah, you got a cyst in your knee. And I'm like, great. How did this happen? And then they're like, it could have been the cause of your arthritis. I'm like, okay, but I don't know if I have arthritis. And I'm just trying to reach for a sponge. Because this might be better to blend. Yeah, looks better. So from last July, they were like, yeah, you got a bigger cyst in your knee. I'm like, great. So that's how I figured I was in pain for 2 years. And we finally found out the cause of my knee. So my knee kept swelling up like crazy after all the appointments. Like July 20th. That's tomorrow, right? Yeah. As of tomorrow, that was my first cortisone shot. Mind you, I thought all these cortisone shots were going to help with the knee, with the swelling. Like, the first one helped. Then 6 weeks later, back again. Another cortisone. And then, I'm trying to remember. I'm about to grab the new one. And then, I'm trying to remember because I can't look at my phone right now because we're filming. But I know I had like maybe 5 to 6 cortisone shots in like the last 11 months or 12 months. I'm just using my Laura Mercier powder in translucent. I just bought a backup of this because mine looked funny, and it still does. I am trying to store this one right now because I can't get anything out. Whoa, that was loud. Like, I need to. I'll wipe away. Hold on, I'm just trying to set the concealers. So, the last cortisone shot was done earlier this year in February. I would say February 19th. And I'm like, this is not working. So, I messaged the doctor. I'm like, hey, this one's not. Because, like, after that cortisone, I'm like, okay, it's going to work. It's going to work. No, my body was so used to the cortisone shots that this one did not want to work. So I'm like, great. I'm in Lake Tahoe which is like last week of March. So I'm in Lake Tahoe, and my whole right leg kept swelling up while I'm out there. And I'm like, this is great. I can't even walk up downstairs. I'm like, great. This is just great. So when we came home, I'm still swelled up. Like, we came home like on April 1st or the 2nd. I'm over here, still swelled up. I'm contacting the doctor, which I did. And I say, hey, is there any chance we could do surgery this time? So I've been going back and forth with them since April, and we finally got it all taken care of for this month, or last month. Wow. I'm just trying to film this so fast before I have to go to work. Oh, wait. I guess this is just going to be a one tutorial, so I'll probably do the other two another time. Because I just realized I have concealer all over my lid. Damn it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm entering the palette now, so we're talking. I'm going to take... I've been using these a lot recently. It's my e.l.f. ones. I'm trying not to use all the ColourPop ones because I love them. But I'm going to take the shades Hidden Gem and PCH all over my lid and the crease. So, okay, so I had no coverage in April because of me taking so many days off in February, which is weird. So I had no medical to schedule surgery in April, so I'm like, great. So then I tried again in May because I went back to work in April. I did have coverage, so I was able to make the appointment. Mind you, I had to wait for the surgery department to call me. I'm like, okay. They took forever to call me, so I'm impatient. I'm calling. I'm like, hi, can you get me in? Like, I'm in excruciable pain at that point. And I'm like, they're like, okay, we'll call you when we're ready to set you up. I'm like, okay. Fast forward to June. My last work, I only worked 2 weeks in June. And, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time, so give me a minute. I'm gonna use that again, but before I continue, so I had to go to the doctors the week before surgery to get my heart cardiac clearing. So what that means is they had to listen to your heart, make sure your heart's okay before you enter surgery. And I'm like, okay, you told me this 5 days right before surgery. And then you had to squeeze me in right before work on June 10th. Because surgery was on June 15th. That's the day before my birthday. So I was in massive pain. And then, whoa, I'm taking so many here. So I'm like calling the doctor. I'm like, hey, are you gonna give me antibiotics? I didn't realize, no, they were gonna do that at the hospital. And they gave me the pain medicines after surgery. I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Because, like, me and my job kept calling the doctors. I'm like, hey, are you going to send in antibiotics for her? Which is me. And they're like, no, it's going to be at the hospital. I'm like, thanks. So, hold on. Next shade I'm going to use is COVID and Cruise. I'm just doing a light makeup look today because I don't want to go too heavy. It's my first day back. I'm gonna do that same thing. Do the crease. So I'm like, okay, surgery comes. Oh, before surgery comes, they're like, oh, so miss, your surgery is now happening in Vallejo. I'm like, I'm scheduled to be in Fairfield. They're like, I'm so sorry about that, miss, but your surgery's happening out in Vallejo. I'm like, okay. So we get to Vallejo, and they're like, oh, you need to pay, like, a certain amount just to be checked in. I'm about to lose this tape, so. So then, the day of surgery, we go to Vallejo. We left here around 10:30, I think. 10:30 or 11, I can't remember. I had to be there by 11:45, so I got there around like 11:30, 35. I had to go through their whole security thing. I forget what they made me do, but they were trying to get me to do a COVID test. I'm like, I've been vaccinated since March 15th. So they're like, okay, just bring your card. I'm like, all right, I bring my card. I show them the card, and they're like, okay, you're clear to go. I'm like, thank you. And then, my God, I had to go register to sign in. I'm like, why? Like, I should have been in the system for the appointment. I'm like, hi, I have an appointment with, I'm having surgery with Dr. Dennis, which is my doctor. Shout out to him, because he's awesome. But still, like, you're making me do all this. I'm running around like a goose. And, like, they take me back. I'm like, okay. My aunt leaves. I'm like, okay. It's just me. I'm panicking. Because I haven't had a surgery since I was younger. Or so. Like, I feel like the last body surgery or, like, any type of surgery I had was when I had my wisdom teeth. That was like 7 or 8 years ago. So I'm like over here panicking, as always. And I had to get one of the nurses to help me put my robe on. And that was so embarrassing, but it was a female, so that's fine. The part that bothered me the most was the anesthesia. They're trying to put it in my hand. I'm like, okay. I was like, I forgot my stress ball, first of all, before we left the house. I'm like, this is great. I don't have my stress ball. Because, like, that would normally help me to relax me, right? Nope. So I'm like, give me a moment. I break down. I started crying. It was just like a hot mess. And then we tried again. And I sat in that room from around like 12 o'clock till 2 p.m. I sat in there for like 2 hours. And I'm like, this is annoying. But like, the anesthesia made me fall asleep. So I'm asleep during the whole surgery. I don't even feel nothing. I come out, it's like around like 3:30. And I could see my whole knee all cast up. And I had all these ace bandages on my knee. I'm like, this is great. So I'm hanging in the same spot where, oh no, wait, no. I go to a different spot in the hotel, or wow, hospital. And I had all these nurses around me. They're like, are you feeling okay? Are you doing okay? I'm like, yes, I'm okay. And I just wanted to go. So we tried calling my aunt. Of course, she does not want to answer because she's doing DoorDash. So I called her. I'm like, hi, we're all ready for you to come pick me up. She comes. And it's a mess because, like, we have my crutches. I don't have them in my room. They're in my closet. I have not used them at all. And it's, like, so embarrassing because, like, I thought I would use them. So I'm like, okay. But, like, they told me I had to go to my store to pick up my medication. We do that. Mind you, I had no bra on. I think I can't remember what top I was in, but I think it was one of these top. I don't think it was this, because this came in later in the week. I was in some type of top. I know it's like a tank top or something. I think it was. I can't remember. But I know I had no bra on because I was sad, uncomfy. And, like, I was afraid to, like, pull anything with my knee. And okay. So we go to my store. I felt like everyone was staring at me because I had no bra on. It was like so embarrassing, but like I had to pick up soup so I was able to eat something. I think I picked up Gatorade too. And I know I picked up my medication. I came home, took my medication, and I basically fell asleep for the whole night. Did not even eat. Like, it was so hard to eat. And I remember I kept throwing up. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? And I remember I kept throwing up, like, the first few nights. I'm taking my ColourPop E3 brush. Setting spray. I'm taking the shade Illusion. I don't know if it's going to pick up on my brush. Wait. Ooh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I know, I normally do cut creases, but not happening. Cause like I want these shadows to stick on as long as I could today, because I am gonna actually wear this today. Cause I don't know what time it is. I think it's like around 11:30, 12 now maybe. So I gotta hurry, take care of Grandma one more time. But back to the whole surgery story, like, I come home, I'm asleep, but I remember I kept throwing up all night. Like, it was the worst. Next day, same thing. I think I kept throwing up for, like, maybe 3 nights or so. It was, like, the worst feeling. I remember I threw up while I was in the recovery room. That's what it was called. Okay. I need my finger. So after that, I remember like that day when I was at my job picking up the medication. Everyone's like, "Oh, how are you feeling?" I'm like, "I'm in pain." Do you not say that? And then I'm so stupid. I should have had all my FMLA and state disability all taken care of the first week I was gone. I just did that last week or something. I can't remember. But it's still pending. Like, why? I'm just making sure all the edges are blended up, guys. We're about to add more shades on the lid. I'm going to take the shade on Ice and then Jet Set. I'm just going to mix because they're pretty. I have so much fallout, but it's fine. So that's the completed eye. I just need to add some things from it. So I feel like I need. Ooh, that's a good shit. I forgot salty. But I'm in. Because I'm going to go to another palette for my brow bone. Or I'm going to get something for my brow bone. I want my Milk and Cookies highlight from Ofra Cosmetics. And we're going to do my brow bone, and I'm going to get the other palette for highlighter for the brow. It feels weird. I haven't worn makeup since I first played with this palette. I'm just going to take a clean eyeshadow brush. Not like this. Like this. I'm just going to blend. What? Why? Get that off my eye. I'm just going to blend a tap. So that's done. I'm going to do an eyeliner. I think I'm going to do Honeydew from ColourPop. Yeah, I'll get to the ColourPop with this. So these, there's like, did I buy? I think I bought 3. Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's in. I would have done a black, but I didn't want to, so. This was my first one. I love my white highlighter, my white eyeliner, but I wanted to use one of the new ones, so I used like the nudist one, which is Honeydew. I think I'm just gonna add extra frosting on top. Where? No, wait. One corner. I think it's not good enough as we could get it. That reminds me, I need that makeup in there. Okay. I'm gonna clean the face before we do the other stuff. So I'm just gonna clean under there. So, back to the story. I'm trying to open my highlighter. Highlight it. Okay, you know what? I'll continue that. I did a bronzing neutral look, so I'm like, wait, I can just continue this highlighter. So I remember I went back to my work a few days after that first one. Peach. Hold on. So I'm just taking my Color FX blush in Pink Dahlia. I might want to add Sweet Pecan actually because I like that one too. I just feel like this gives like a nice glow to the skin. So I'm just trying to amp it up a little. I can't do this brush. Like, it's being weird. But, I'll give you guys the update in a minute. I'm just adding my lipstick called from Lawless in the shade Wedding Day. Because I'll give you the update in 1 second why I put the lipstick on. And then gloss. This is just the color Save the Date. And I was thinking liquid, and I'm like, no. Okay, I need my powder. I was gonna do my mascara, but hold up. Let me set the face first, and then... Wait, I don't have highlighter. Oh, that's the point. Look at that. Lit. I'm gonna let that side dry. It feels good wearing this. Oh my god. Like my nude lip and a bronze look. I'm only doing this before I do the mascara because I feel like it's easier. I need it. I'm just trying to do this carefully in case I have concealer or I have my freaking setting spray on my face. Give me a minute, guys. It's hard to talk as you do mascara. I know this. Oh. Wait. And then my stomach's growling and I have makeup on. Ugh! I gotta redo my lips if I eat now. So with California, they're being weird still with the whole mask thing. But, hold on. No. I hate doing it. I hate doing the bottom lashes because I can never get this on. But hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger because I don't want to mess up that area. So. With our mask updates now, is so weird. Like, fake makeup's done, but I was told I don't need to wear my mask anymore. So I'm like, thank the Lord. So, once I go in, I just sign the paper saying I'm vaccinated. Then, since March 15th of this year, that I am good to no longer wear the mask. So, people can finally look at me again with makeup. I'm gonna have to blend these cheeks out more. So, I'm just gonna take this brush and try to blend. And I was waiting for my eyes to be more dried because I just did the mascara. But so, I am no longer in a brace on my knee. I'm cast free. My knee is pretty healed. Like, so healed. Like, I could walk. And so, it just hurts if I sit too long and it starts acting up when I get up. But it's all good. Everyone probably does this. Why does she not wear foundation? I don't like foundation. I just like wearing eye makeup and highlighter and lip. Like my skin doesn't need the foundation, I don't think. But are we dried? I think so. I'm gonna mainly put this on my face too, but hold on. One coat. I'm gonna also add this. This is my Dominique one. I forgot I had this one. So we're gonna be hella glowy and dewy. And it's weird because like I bought a primer. I haven't even used it that much. But I'm just gonna try to blend that again. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if I need that anymore. Kiss ass. I forgot I have a fan that I could just use. Yo, my dog is still asleep. This is cute. Alright, so before we end the video, let me just show you the products we used, and we're good to go. So from the eye makeup drawer, we used two ColourPop eyeliners in Honeydew and Extra Frosting. I could do swatches real quick. So these are them. This is what we use on the waterline. It looks pretty good actually, and I was worried. This is my Holy Grail mascara, guys. I don't know how many times I went through this. This is my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It's so pretty. I like it. For lip and lip gloss, because I gotta take it off because I'm gonna go eat, I use my Lawless Beauty lipstick in the shade Wedding Day. That's the shade right there. And then I use my Dose Colors lip gloss in Save the Date. Look how gorgeous that goes with the lip. For concealers, we did my Dose of Colors in shade 3, and then my No Filter concealer from ColourPop in light 12. Let me just show you a color comparison to my tubes. I'm just gonna try to do this. So this is 5. This is shade 10. I love this one. This one's like my Holy Grail. It's just this one. I just want to try to use this one up because this one I don't like right now. It's just because the color doesn't match that well, and I thought it would. This is my Dose of Colors 3. Like, why? Like, why does number 3 look so dark compared to the rest of my skin? Then my powder is Laura Mercier. I'm trying to grab everything from the drawers that we used. These are my I'm gonna say color again. These are my 2 Cover FX powder blushes. Okay, there, we got it. This is the shade Pink Dahlia. This is what she looks like. She's brand new. I just got her. I've been wanting this one and my peach. You can tell my peach is well loved. Is that it? Yeah. This is the highlighter we have on my face, and 040 times Steph Thoms. Like, come on, that's beautiful. Come on, Polo. No. But this is the main palette we used. I am so happy with this look. It's just Saturday night. I take the lips off because I gotta eat. But this is what we used. I'm gonna show you the shades we used one more time. So we used PCH, which is like a pinky beige color, or peach, like a peach beige. Jet Set's all over the lid. This and this one is like under to set all the concealer and the powder. And that's Hidden Gem. We got Salty, Jet Set, on Ace, and Illusion all on the lid and the inner corner. Or wait, inner corner and the brow bone is my highlighter. And that's it. Oh my god. This video seems like it's a lot. It is. But I'm just gonna. But this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on my makeup for the day. If you did like it, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll be back with more tutorials. Bye, guys.